Dromia Personata, also known as the sponge crab or sleepy crab, is a species of crab found in the North Sea, the Mediterranean Sea, and connecting parts of the northeastern Atlantic Ocean. It mainly resides from the lower shore to a depth of 164 feet, to as low as 360 feet. As an arthropod, Dromia Personata is bilaterally symmetrical. The body is composed of a head, which contains the cephalon, and an elongated trunk, which consists of a thorax and abdomen. From the cephalon, there are 2 pairs of antennae and a mandible placed anteriorly. The trunk sprouts 5 pairs of walking legs. A sponge crab with a large yellow sponge is typically a species from the family Dromiidae, like Dromia Personata or Lamarck Dromia beagle, which uses living sponges or sea squirts for camouflage, carrying them like hats with their specialized hind legs for protection and blending in with their environment. The crab trims the sponge, which grows to fit its back, creating a living, mobile shelter against predators such as fish, turtles, and sea slugs. The yellow color often comes from the sponge itself, like the common yellow tube sponge, Aplysina fistularis. The symbiotic relationship between the crab and sponge is that the crab provides mobility and protection, while the sponge offers camouflage or chemical defense. The crab use their last 2 pairs of legs to hold the sponge in place, often clipping it to the right size and shape. When the crab molts or needs a new disguise, it finds a suitable sponge, or ascidian. Using its hind legs, the crab cuts and shapes the sponge to fit its carapace, shell. The sponge becomes a living growing hat, providing excellent camouflage in its reef or sandy habitat. Dromia Personata is a gonochoric species. Courtship prior to copulation is commonly practiced through visual, olfactory, or tactile means. Sperm can only be transferred directly from the male's gonopard into the ovigerous female after a molting period, when her exoskeleton has not hardened yet. Females store eggs in a pleopod and can also house sperm for up to 9 months. Fertilized eggs hatch into larvae. These undergo zoal stages, followed by a megalopal stage, and finally an adult stage. Dromia Personata has exhibited protective behavior for its sponge. When another organism attempts to eat or steal its sponge, the host crab attacks with its chelae. When concealed within a mass of other sponges, the crab is able to identify the sponge it most recently claimed. In addition, it surpasses considerable physical challenges, such as lifting rocks, in order to retrieve its sponge.